My name is Jinal Jala and I am your instructor of this subject. In user defined function chapter, already we have learned one concept regarding a pointer, that is call by reference. And in call by reference, when you pass the parameters, in parameters we have to pass the address of actual parameters, and when we use formal parameters, in formal parameters we have to use pointers, right? So you already aware of this concept called by reference. But today in this video lecture we have to use the concept that function returning a pointer. Means when we use return type as an integer, float, double instead of void type, then compulsory you have to write one return statement, right? So when you want to return something, this value will return in our main function when you called your function. But here we have to return pointer value. So how we can write the program using this concept? So let's see with one example. The definition is like find the maximum number among two numbers using the concept of function returning a pointer. So here we have to use return. So instead of void we can write any of the type, but here I am using two integer numbers, so always my answer will be written in integer form. That's why I am taking return type as a integer. Our first step is function declaration. Remember the elements of function. Our first part is function declaration, second is a function call, and third is a function definition. So first I am writing function declaration and return type is a integer, but here we have to return pointer, that's why use the asterisk symbol. So integer star. Then after write your function name. Here I want to find maximum from two numbers, so I am taking a function name as a maximum, and we have to pass two parameters because we want to find max from two numbers. So I am passing two different pointers as a formal parameters. So integer asterisk, integer asterisk. You can also give the name of pointer here in declaration part, it is optional. Now write the main function. Now here which type of function is this? Is the category that with return type with argument. So when you use with argument concept, then compulsory your input will pass from the main function. So two variables we have to take here, so I am declaring integer a comma b, and one more variable, that is pointer variable, integer asterisk result. Why this pointer variable is required? Because when some value will return, it is in the form of pointers, so compulsory it will store in your pointer variable. That's why I am taking this pointer variable. Now first of all print the value of a and b, because a and b are the input. We have to find the maximum number from a and b, that's why. So I am writing that printf enter the first number and scanf a. Then again enter the second number and scanf b. Now we have to call the function. So I am writing result is equal to our function name, that is max, and in bracket you have to pass the address of a and b, because in formal parameters we have used pointer variable. So for pointer compulsory you have to pass the address, not the value. So I am writing ampersand a, that is address of a, and ampersand b, that is address of b. So address of a will be passed to our pointer, first pointer. Here I am taking n1 as a first pointer, and ampersand b means address of b will pass to our second pointer. And then after one printf, that the maximum number is equal to percentage d, and then after asterisk result. When you print simple result, then it will print either the address of a or address of b, but here I want to print the number, that's why I am using dereferencing operator. Now let's move to the function definition. What we have to write in definition? Our whole logic we have to write in definition part. So write the definition, that integer asterisk max, and in bracket our two pointer variables, integer star n1 and integer star n2. Now when this function call, the value of a passed to our n1. So suppose I am entering a is equal to 5. So in n1 5 will be stored, and suppose I am entering b is equal to 6. So star n2 is equal to 6. So just write the if condition. If you want to find maximum among two numbers, then you have to write one condition. So I am writing if star n1 greater than star n2. If yes, then return the address of n1, and if not, then else return n2. So how it will work? Star n1 means value of a. So if I am enter 5, then it will check for 5 greater than 6. If yes, then return the address of n1. But here our condition become false because 5 greater than 6, condition false. So it will return n2 means address of b, and where it will return? It will return to our variable result in our main function. So address of b will be stored in our result variable, and when we print asterisk result, so it will print the value of b which is stored at address of b. So in this way we can use the concept function returning a pointer. Let's see graphically to clear the idea about this topic. So here first of all, when you write integer a comma b, two variables will be allocated at particular location. So suppose I am entering a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. So a will be stored at random address, that is 1000, and value at 1000 is 5, and at 1002 location value 6 is stored now. Now when this function call, the address of a and address of b will be passed to our two different pointers n1 and n2. So star n1 means 5 and star n2 means 6. So it will check is a greater than b, means n1 star n1 greater than star n2. So here our condition become false. That's why it will return the address of b, means star n2 value will be returned to our main function and in the variable pointer result. But if the condition become true, then address of a will be returned to our result variable. Suppose I am taking 15 as a, then it will return the address of a. So in this way we can use the concept function returning a pointer. Now let's move to the practical session. Welcome to the practical session. Today we will see examples using pointer. So first of all, our first task is to include header file. So I am including our header file, that is studio.h. Next task is write the main function. So I am writing void main. Now if I want to store the address of one another variable into my pointer variable, then we have to declare two different variables. First variable is a simple variable and another variable is our pointer variable. So I am writing integer a and one pointer, that is p. So how we can assign the address of a variable to our pointer variable? So write p is equal to ampersand a. In this way we can assign the address of our a variable to our pointer p. Now I want to print the value of a, but here I am only just declaring this variable. If I am assign the value a is equal to 10 and I want to print the same value using my pointer, then how we can print it? So I am writing one printf function, and in printf the value of a is equal to %d /n comma. Now when you want to print the value of a using your pointer, then compulsory we have to use asterisk symbol, because asterisk indicate as a dereferencing operator, and then after use semicolon. Now if I want to print the address of a variable using pointer p, so how we can print it? Just print the value of p. So I am writing one another printf, and address of A is equal to, now which control string we have to use here? Percentage U. Why percentage U? Because memory address always starting from 0 to 65535, that's why. So I am writing percentage U slash n comma our pointer, that is P, and semicolon. Let's compile the program first. First we have to save the program, so I am writing p.c. Now you can see errors warning 00. So run the program. So here you can see that value of A is equal to 10. Here we have used asterisk p. So by using pointer we can access the value of A, and address of A is equal to 6487572. So this is the memory address. In previous PPT example we have take one random address, but here it will show you actual address of A variable. If you write here control string %x, then it will print the address in hexadecimal form. How? So let's run the program. So here you can see that value is same, A is equal to 10, but address is in the different form. It is in a hexadecimal form. So in this way we can use the pointer. Now if I want to print the address of pointer P, then how we can print it? So just add one printf address of P is equal to %u comma %p. % indicate as a address. So here the meaning of this %p means address of pointer P. So let's see the output. So just to see here, you can see the address of A as well as address of pointer P in memory. Now I want to print the address of A using A variable, then how we can write it? Just like %p, you can also print %a for printing address of A. So I am just copying this statement, Control C and Control V, and here I am writing address of A is equal to %a. Now again run the program. So just to see on the output screen, by using pointer you can get same address 6487580, and by using A variable also you will get the same address, which is the address of A variable. Now if I want to store one float variable address into another pointer, then how we can do it? So I am writing one float variable, that is x is equal to 5.5 and comma one another pointer, that is q, and again we have to initialize our pointer, means store the address of x into our pointer q. So I am writing q is equal to %x. So here address of x will be stored to our pointer q. Now how we can write? So I am copy this to printf and paste here, and instead of p just write the q. Same for here, second statement. So what will be the output? The value of x is 5.5. So when this statement will execute, it will print 5.5, and when last statement will execute, it will show you the address of x in the memory. And same thing we can print using %x also. So I am copy this statement here and paste it, and instead of a I am writing x. Change here the value of x. Now here you have to change the control string. Why? Because x is in a float data type, but here I am writing %d, so %d I am removing and write the %f control string. Now run the program. So here just to see the output, the value of x is equal to 5.50000 and address of x is equal to 6487556, and same in second line address of x is same 6487556. So by using pointer we can print the address of x, as well as by using %x we can print the address of x. Now how we can use double pointer concept? So I am removing these all things, and here I am taking one q pointer as a double pointer. Now in p pointer I am assigning simple variable address, that is %a, and in q variable I am assigning address of our pointer p. Now by using this both pointer we can access the value of a. So here I am writing simple a. Now Control C, Control V, Control V. Here I am writing pointer p. So again it will print the value of a, and here I am writing double pointer q. So just remember the concept of double pointer. By using double asterisk q also you can access the value of a. So let's see the output. See on the screen, the value of a is equal to 10. The value of a is equal to 10. So here by using a, by using single pointer p, and by using double pointer q, you can get the same answer. So in this way we can use the concept of pointer. Hope guys you understand this lecture very well. Thank you so much.